Hey guys, and welcome back. So today the Final Fantasy 16 teaser website has gone live. Now apparently there's different information on the PlayStation blog compared to the Final Fantasy 16 teaser website, so we're going to look at the PlayStation blog first and then go on to the Final Fantasy 16 website. So it says that it's introducing the world and characters of Final Fantasy 16. Now I'm fully aware that the teaser website won't have everything on there, neither will the PlayStation blog. But apparently in 2021 there's going to be an announcement trailer, so I'm very much looking forward to that. Oh, the new artwork looks very, very nice. I'm going to try and skip over this because I feel like we can analyse this a little bit better when we've read up on the main characters. So, how the mother crystals, the dominants and the icons fit into the world of Valisthea. I'm going to say it's Valisthea, but I could be completely wrong. Okay, it's already in front of me. I was going to analyse it later, but I'm going to analyse it now and then see if I'm right by reading the information later. So this has to be Phoenix. This has to be Ifrit. We have the main character. I don't know if that sword is a fire sword, but it looks like there's lava either coming from his hand or from inside the sword, which could be very interesting. It's probably gifted from one of these icons. Then we have the arm. Actually, the arms, I didn't even notice that. 2 arms, and they look like they're both wielding the power of Ifrit. Again, I could be completely wrong, but this is just my speculation. It looks like he's walking on water, but from here, it looks like it's just shallow puddles on the street, so I could be completely wrong on that. I don't know if this is a part of a moon behind there. If it is, it's very, very big. Or it could be part of the crystals. And talking about the crystals, that looks like the mother crystal. So it looks like he's in his main town, and I don't know, I feel like he's going back to his roots after many, many years. I don't know if I've missed anything, but this is just my first thoughts and opinions on this. I'm excited now. Hey everyone, this is Yoshida, the producer of Final Fantasy 16. Everyone here in the development team is currently working together on a massive scale to bring you an all-new game worthy of the Final Fantasy name. Yes, please. Our next major announcement is planned to take place in 2021. I already knew that, but thank you for confirming it. But ahead of that, we revealed the Final Fantasy 16 teaser website, which we're going to get onto as soon as we're done with this page. In the teaser website, we've included a lot of new information and artwork to introduce you to the world of which the story takes place, and also some main characters of the game. So let me briefly introduce the content of the site. So we're not going to see all the main characters, but we're going to see some of the main characters. And if the main character goes through like a time hop or time skip, then I'm assuming Joshua and the girl do as well. So I don't know if we're going to see older pictures of both Joshua and that female, but we do of the main characters, so I'm excited. This is the town that they're from, I guess, because you have the mother crystal in the background, and then you have big shards of crystal, so I guess the way that they're ordered, it looks like in Final Fantasy 15, where there's like little crystals all around the town protecting the main crystals, so it could be that, but we'll see. A land blessed in the light of the mother crystals. Oh, I spoiled it for myself. I saw some artwork. I'm getting sidetracked. Okay. Final Fantasy 16 adventure takes place in a land which is studded with colossal mountains of glittering crystals called the Mother Crystals. These Mother Crystals have towered over the realms around them for generations, blessing them with ether. This blessing of the Mother Crystals has allowed these realms to thrive and their people to live in comfort. Okay. I'm getting I don't know why, but it feels very much like 15. Countless wars have been fought over the Mother Crystals all around the land, leading to the rise of nations such as Grand Duchy of Rosaria, the Holy Emperor of Sambrique, the Kingdom of Walaid, and the Dahalmic Republic and the Iron Kingdom. I'm really sorry for slaughtering those names. I'll try and avoid saying names from now on because I'm not very good at them. Each with their own culture and ideology. Oh, can you imagine? If we pick up other main characters or playable characters from different cultures and ideologies, and it could make for such an interesting storyline. Ongoing skirmishes have forged an uneasy peace between these nations, but with the emergence of the ruinous blight, that fragile peace is starting to deteriorate. Ooh, Is the blight the same sort of thing in 15? I don't know, maybe. I'm comparing it to 15 so far because it's the last game I played, and that also features like a mother crystal of sorts, and it also has a blight, which could be very interesting. 3 characters swept up by the winds of fate. There was a lot of speculation, but yes, the young knight and the tattooed man in the Awakening trailer, and the one is the same. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it was a time skip. His name is Clive. Okay, I don't know if I like that name as a Final Fantasy name. It's a good name, but I don't know if it's very Final Fantasy. But at least I know his name now. So Clive, I can't even say it. Clive Rosfield, and is the main protagonist of the game, which makes me a little bit uneasy because I'm hoping we can play as other characters. The firstborn son of the Archduke of Rosaria, Clive is a shield who protects his younger brother Joshua, the dominant of the Phoenix. Joshua bestowed the blessing of the Phoenix upon him, giving Clive the ability to wield part of the Icon's fire. However, as the story unfolds, he is swept into a great tragedy. Now, a lot of people already speculated this during the trailer. They were like, oh look, he's wielding the power of the Icons, because we see him use like Titan's fists and like Garuda's powers, and just, yeah, we see him use a lot of those powers, so that is good to know that we were on the right track. We already knew the name of Joshua from the trailer, but Joshua is Clive's younger brother, and also a dominant of Phoenix, the Icon of Fire. Dominants are special beings who have power of an icon residing within them. As a dominant, Joshua transforms into the Phoenix and fights to protect his nation. Even though he was born into royalty, Joshua treats everyone with kindness, but he does have his childlike side too, with a particular dislike of carrots. I'm hoping that has nothing to do with anything, because could you imagine a giant carrot like walking around just attacking? No. No, that's not going to happen. I just feel like they're trying to give us little tidbits of information about the characters, which are like red herrings, so. The 2 brothers find a confidant in Jill Warwick, who was raised alongside them at an early age. Jill was taken from her homeland in the Northern Territories, a nation that swore loyalty to the Grand Duchy of Rosaria, to become a ward of the duchy. I don't know what a ward is of the duchy, but I do, but I don't know what it is in terms of Final Fantasy 16. So anyway, that secures peace between the 2 realms. She spends her childhood years with Clive and Joshua as the member of the Rosfield household. So she's basically like a younger sister or a sister to these guys. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like there's going to be more about her than we know, but we'll find out. The icons and the dominants that threaten the world. For those familiar with the Final Fantasy series, you may know icons as summons, and they are without a doubt the most destructive and lethal creatures in Valthea, wielding powers that can level nations. The icons reside within special beings called dominants. We already kind of figured that one from, again, the trailers. You guys have been amazing. How dominants are treated depending on the realm. In some they are revered as royalty, while in others they're sent to the front lines as weapons of war. Okay, so that could be very interesting. I guess that one of the opposing forces is going to be somebody who is just treated as somebody of war, and that's all he's ever known, or all she's ever known, depending on if you can have female dominance. And that's why they think that they just have to do what their country says, and then maybe we end up winning them round and defeating the icon rather than the dominant, but we'll see how it goes in 16. In the Awakening trailer, icons such as the Phoenix, Titan, Shiva and Ifrit make an appearance. As for the questions of how many other icons are out there in Valthea, who they are and what will happen if they come to blows, well, you just have to wait for a future reveal to find out. That is going to happen in 2021. I know it. It says literally a big announcement will be in 2021. Now, I've heard the big announcement is going to be a release date trailer. I've been hearing that for about 2 months now, so I'm hoping it's going to be a very big announcement trailer. And again, another rumour, but I don't think that this one is going to be as accurate as the announcement trailer in 2021, is that the game will be releasing in 2022. But that's just what I've heard from other fans speculating, and I don't know where they've got their sources from. Let's have a look at the Final Fantasy 16 teaser website. This is what I've been waiting for. Oh, I'm surprised there's no music, but let's do this. Okay, so this is definitely the older version of him. You can see the scar up close. I've already analysed this image, but it looks so good up close. The legacy of the crystals has shaped our history for long enough. So I don't know, is he going to go against the crystals? Is he going to go against the icons? Oh, I hope so. Okay, so it does look like it's coming from his hand, and it also looks like there is an element of fire, like maybe a little shard of fire crystal inside there, so that could be really, really interesting. I feel like this is the trailer that we've already watched, so let's skip that. The world. Oh, okay. I'm not going to click that yet. Oh, the characters. Okay, this is what I'm very interested in, but we'll read the world first. Hold on, so I don't know if I can read this. Final Fantasy 16 producer, that's right, producer. Yoshida here. How did you enjoy the trailer? The exclusive footage comprised of both battles and cutscenes running in real time. Yeah, it was really good. Represents but a fraction of what our team has accomplished since the start of the development on this. Oh, it's so close to completion by the sounds of it. In an all-new Final Fantasy game, in that span, the team size has grown from a handful of core members to a full-fledged unit that continues to polish and build up on what they have created so far, all to provide players an experience unmatched in story and gameplay. Oh, yes, please! I really want to know what's going on. I need to know more information. Final Fantasy 1 was released when I was just another player, a young student with big dreams. By the time Final Fantasy 5 was in the works, I had earned myself a seat in the developers table, albeit at the very end. From there, I moved online, leaving my mark on Final Fantasy 11 and Final Fantasy 14, and I have to say, sorry, I don't know, I'm getting emotional over this, but Final Fantasy 11 was, like, it meant a lot to me, so I have to thank Yoshida for doing this. Like, he was, but no, I love 14, but 11 will always hold a special place in my heart. And now, Final Fantasy 16. From the establishment of all new development environment to learning the ins and outs of the PS5. Our next big information reveal is scheduled for 2021, so in the meantime I expect everyone to have fun speculating as we have a lot in store, not only from the newest entry in the series, Final Fantasy 16, but for Final Fantasy 16 too. What? We have a lot in store, not only for the newest entry in the Final Fantasy 16, Final Fantasy 14 too. I couldn't read that, I don't know why. Needless to say, I'll be working hard on both. I look forward to it. Thank you very much. The team and I have taken upon countless challenges during our journey to bring 16th chapter in the storied Final Fantasy franchise, and though we're pouring our heart and souls into this project each and every day, it may still be some time before we can get into your hands. However, I promise it'll be worth the wait. Okay. Right, let's go and actually have a look at the worlds. The world. Oh, I don't know why I'm just so nervous at this. It's not even like we've seen much of the game, we've only seen a small trailer, and I'm already excited. So, there's no Mother Crystal, so I'm assuming this is a different place, considering the castle is overhanging, so this is definitely a different place. We have a Weaven from Final Fantasy 11. I'm joking. We have like a Dragoon or a Weaven. I guess that this is the owner of the Weaven, or a friend of the Weaven. And I feel like this isn't our main character. He has such a big sword. I feel like this could be another character that we haven't seen, so maybe they'll introduce us to this guy later on. Valisthea, a land blessed in the light of the Mother Crystals. The land of Valisthea is studded with Mother Crystals, glittering mountains of crystal that tower over the realms around them, blessing them with ether. For generations, people have flocked to these beacons to take advantage of their blessings, using ether to conjure magics that let them live off the comfort and plenty. Great powers have grown up around each Mother Crystal, and an uneasy peace that has reigned between them. Yet now the peace falters, and the spread of the blight continues to destroy the dominions. Oh, we pretty much just read that, so I hope that the information is not too similar. It does look like they are, but it does say a single man or woman who is blessed with the ability to call upon their dreaded power of the icons, so that could be really interesting. I have a feeling that Jill, her name's Jill, is going to maybe summon Shiva, because she's all in white and Shiva's kind of like a light blue. Or maybe she summons like Ultima or something. I don't know, because I know Ultima's a summon in one of the games. So anyway, I need to stop speculating. In other nations, these dominants are treated as royalty in admiration of their strength. In others, they're bound to fear it. We've heard that. And forced to serve as weapons of war. Those who are born as dominants cannot escape their fate, however cruel it may be. So again, I feel like this is going to follow a lot of the Final Fantasy games where we're fighting against gods or fates or summons. So this could be very good. Oh, it's a map. Okay. Here we have the Mother Crystal. Okay, the map goes dark if you go down too far. But we have the Mother Crystal, so I assume this is where Clive starts off, the main character. They said that Jill was from the north, so I'm assuming she's from here, and that looks like a very icy place. So I'm going to say that she can actually control Shiva as a dominant, but nobody actually knows yet. I think it's a hidden power that we will find out towards the end or middle of the game. I'm just speculating. This is all just me putting my opinions in there. But that is definitely this place. Look at the shape on that castle or that tower. That is here. I can see that for sure. Then what else we got? I want to say this is where Titan comes from. It could even be Ifrit, because I don't know if that's just a mountain or if that's a volcano. If it's a volcano, it might be Ifrit. But I feel like it could be Titan, because that is a big mountain. I don't know what this is. I feel like it could be like a dark crystal, because you have like the Mother Crystal, which is usually light, and then you have like a dark crystal. Maybe I could be completely wrong. It also looks kind of like a waterfall, or I don't know what it could be, but I guess we'll find out soon enough. There's a lot of ships, so I guess maybe hopefully we're able to get on a ship and tour the whole map in Final Fantasy 16. I'm hoping they're gonna have masses of places we can explore. Now, what intrigues me is that there's nothing here, and nothing here, and nothing here, and they're darker colours, so I guess that this is what they'll probably reveal in the trailer that they drop next year. But again, I'm just speculating. There is a little town here, so I don't know if I am right about that. There seems to be loads of different towns, and I hope that each town is fully as immersive as the main cities, even though they are very small. I can't read any of the writing, so let's carry on. Oh, I'm just so nervous. I don't know why I'm nervous. My palms are sweating. The Grand Duchy of Rosaria. Long ago, a group of small independent provinces in the West Valycia found strength in unity and formed the Great Duchy of Rosaria. After years of relative prosperity, the duchy now finds itself threatened by the spread of the Blight, a threat that left unchecked would doubtless usher from the realm to ruin. Rosaria draws its ether from Drake's breath, a mother crystal situated on the volcanic island of the coast. The dominant of Phoenix, icon of fire, is betrothed to Archduke when they come of age. And that would make sense because the flag actually looks like a phoenix flag. You can tell that is pretty much the phoenix right there. The Holy Empire of Sanbreque. Now, this flag, before I even read anything, this flag looks like there's two, I don't know if they're unicorns, but I want to say that these are drake wings and these are like weavens or drakes. So it would make sense that this is the place that they're on about with the flag. So I want to say that's Sanbreque, and it's the largest I don't know what that is. Theocratic force in Valycia. The Empire's holy capital of Oriflamme is built around the Drake's head. So I guess the Dragoons come from here. The Dragoons that we see Clive fighting in the trailer, I guess this is where they hail. The Mother Crystal that blesses the surrounding provinces with abundant of ether. The people happily take advantage of this, living in comfort and security under the watchful gaze of the Holy Emperor, whom they worship as the living incarnation of the one true deity. The dominant of serves as the Empire's champion, taking to the field at times of war to rout it. I want to say that Shiva lives here, and I'm only going off that because this town has a lot of ice involved in it. So I think that Shiva lives here, but I could be wrong because it is situated next to a lot of water, so it could be Leviathan, but we'll see. I'm also saying Shiva just because there's a picture of a woman on there. Now this, I don't know if I'm right, but it's either going to be Odin, because there's a sword and shield, and I see Odin. The first thing I see is Odin, but it could be Ixion if we're going off Final Fantasy X sort of summons. I don't know, but I'm just going to stick my neck out there and say Odin. The kingdom of Walaed, I don't know if I'm saying this right or wrong, claims the entirety of Ash, the eastern half of Valsia, as its dominion. Okay. But Ash, I don't... The kingdom's control of the continent has been tested by the orcs and other beastmen who make home there, but the current ruler of the realm, dominion of... Oh, I don't like this. Has succeeded in quelling their rebellions, using the power of the kingdom's mother crystal, Drake's spine, because they all use, like, Drake's breath, Drake's spine, Drake's head. So, I guess the main icon might be a Drake, and it might not even be a Drake. It might be, like, I don't know, but I want to say Bahamut is the main deity in here, the god, but just because Bahamut's usually one of the strongest summons you get, and in the last game he was pretty much the overall arching bad guy. This new king has built up a mighty army, which he now seeks to test the borders of his neighbours. Okay, so I want to say this is Odin, though. I don't know. Okay, how many more have we got? Okay, it's just these. Dalmatian Republic, I could be saying that wrong, I'm really sorry, is made up of 5 states from which the members of its ruling parliament are drawn. In the Mother Crystal, Drake's Fang. See, they're all named after the Drakes. I don't know. Its Mother Crystal, Drake's Fang, is half hidden in the heart of the mountain range. The Republic's control over it and its aether, securing the obedience of a large part of southern Vassia, the dominant Titan, icon of Earth, is installed as a special advisor to Parliament and has a significant say in its decision-making. So this should technically be Titan, but I don't know, it just looks a little bit like Gilgamesh, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe Titan is serving Dalmatian Republic, but that looks like Gilgamesh to me. I'm gonna go on a limb. I could be completely wrong, but Gilgamesh usually has this feather on his head, and this is directly above his head. I don't know. It could be the phoenix feather, but yeah, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that is probably Gilgamesh is hidden somewhere in that town. Then you have the Iron Kingdom, and if looks go by, this looks very familiar to the Final Fantasy XIV Ifrit, so I've got a feeling Ifrit resides here. A small group of islands off on the coast of the storm, the western half of Valisia Twins realm. Here the crystalline orthodox and extreme faith that worships crystals reigns supreme. The Iron Kingdom controls the Drake's breath, the mother crystal that sits at the heart of one of the islands, long a source of contention with the neighbouring Rosaria. Isolated and aloof from the mainland nations, the Ironbloods speak of their own language. Okay. Orthodox doctrine judges dominance to be unholy abominations, and any unlucky enough to be born on this island are executed. This is gotta be Ifrit. I'm saying this is Ifrit's flag. So you've got Phoenix, Ifrit for definite, but I have a feeling this is going to be maybe Shiva, Odin, and Gilgamesh, even though they've said Titan. I think it's a red herring. I think they're trying to throw us off. I don't know what this might be. This could be Shiva, or it could be Leviathan. I'm just going off the blue colour, but we'll see. The Crystalline of Dominion. It sits at the heart of Valsia, built around the tallest of the Mother Crystals, Drake's tail. I just feel like it could be Leviathan. I can't get my words out. Many bloody battles were fought for control of this small plot of land due to its strategic importance, till the warring realms finally agreed to its I can't say that word, I'm really sorry. As part of the peace treaty, the islands around the Drake's Tail become an autonomous dominion led by a council of representatives from the surrounding nations, each realm enjoying equal claim to the Mother Crystal's blessing. No dominant makes their home here. See? It says that there's no dominant here, but this could be quite significant. I don't know. There's something about this flag that makes me go, oh, this could be a main part of the story. I feel like this is the end game, the part where we learn what the Drake is or something. And I'm looking at these 4 little crystals at the bottom, and you got wind, fire, earth, and wind, fire, earth, and ice, usually, in most games. And I feel like this is probably the end game part. Oh! Okay, let's go on to the characters. Sorry, I'm speculating so much, but I'm so hyped. We've already read about these on the PlayStation blog, but I'm just going to go over it, see if there's any other information on here. Right, so everybody expected him to inherit the Phoenix Flames and awaken its dominant. Destiny chose its younger brother, Joshua, to bear its burden. In search of a role of his own, Clive dedicated himself to mastering the blade. His practice pays off when, at just 15 years of age... I missed that then. Sorry, my computer scrolled and I've lost where I am. At 15 years of age, he wins the tournament, is dubbed the first Shield of Rosaria, tasked to guard the Phoenix and blessed with the ability to wield part of its fire. Okay, so maybe that's what we saw in the main image, like the time skip image. Alas, the Clive promising career is to end in tragedy at the hands of a mysterious dark icon, Ifrit, setting on a dangerous road to revenge. Then we have Joshua, so the second son of the Archduke. I've pretty much read all of this, so bear with me. Joshua often laments that it was he, the frail, bookish youngest son, who was granted command of the Firebird's flames, and not his stronger, braver brother. While Clive gladly threw himself into any danger, Joshua quails at the sight of carrots on his dinner plate, but carrots become least of his concern when he too is swept up on tragic events that change Clive's life forever. So I don't know if he's dead or not, but that is a cute dog. I feel like that dog might be able to aid us later on in the storyline. Now, this is the character that I am most intrigued by, mainly because I feel like she can host Shiva, but we don't know it yet. I don't know, I just got a gut feeling. She was born in the fallen Northern Territories, and what I saw in the Northern Territories was a lot of ice, so I have a feeling she's from the Ice Kingdom. Jill was taken from her homeland at a tender age to become a ward of Rosaria. See, they give up an absolute power if they did give her up at a young age. Did they know that she could wield Shiva? She might not be able to, but I'm just speculating. Securing peace between the two warring nations. The Archduke insisted that she be raised alongside his sons, and now 12 years of age, she is much as part of the Rossfield household as Clive and Joshua. Ever kind, gracious, and unassuming, Jill has become a trusted confidant to the brothers. Oh, that's it. That is it. I'm just going to speculate that Clive is going to try and defeat the Icons. And I feel like Ifrit isn't really a bad guy, but because of the nation that he hails from, he is treated like a bad guy. The Icon knows that they hate him, so he sort of rages and just... because he's hated and he feels like he's hated, I feel like that's how he feels he needs to portray himself. Then you have the icon of fire, which is Phoenix, which is treated as like, oh wow, this is a massive gift, and Phoenix thinks that they can do no wrong. But I think that none of these are going to be the main bad guy. I have a feeling it's to do with the Drake. Now, I don't know if the Drake is going to be Leviathan or it's going to be like Bahamut or another being we haven't seen before, but each of these nations are made up of Drake parts, so that intrigues me. I kind of want to know what you guys are thinking. I've dissected this as much as I can for the first time seeing it. I'm going to go back, dissect it a bit more. I'm not going to make another video on it, don't worry. I'm just very much looking forward to the next part of the trailer. Right, I feel a lot better. I'm still very nervous and very, my palms are still very sweaty, so I'm going to leave it at that. And thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you next time. Bye, guys.